Yo, welcome to the Big Take. I'm your host, John Red, here to bring you the biggest take in open pro bodybuilding. And the smoke is settled. Nick Walker is now the two-time New York Pro champ. So I'm going to do a little breakdown of Nick Walker and Martin Fitzwater in the finals. The final call out was just them two. Talk about why Nick won. What am I talking about? Anyways, let's start out front relaxed. First of all, whatever Stefan Kingsley is doing with these athletes is fucking unbelievable. He's Martin Fitzwater's coach along with a host of others, and he's just a genius apparently. But front relaxed. This is Nick. Nick is just a fucking unit. A fucking unit. Also a really good shot from Martin. Martin's arms are huge. Not that much detail when he does the front double in the bicep, tricep, top to bottom, but God, motherfuckers are big. Martin's got to stay on top of those quads. It'd be nice to see the feathers while he's in here. Nick Walker's quads are just crazy. The amount of detail in Nick's quads is just fucked up. Crazy. Nick is wide as a house, wide as a goddamn barnyard. Chest is wide as hell. Waist looks good right here. Arms are big. He's just frozen in place like you could run a bus into him and he's just gonna stay there. That's it. Next shot. Front double. Okay, this is Nick's shot. Again, the quads are just fucking unbelievable. His tan is perfect. Martin could have used a little bit more tan. Waist looks alright. Abs are blocked up. Arms look great. As far as Fitzwater, awesome shot for him too. Just doesn't have that kind of detail that Nick has in those quads. Midsection looks good with the little vacuum thing. When he crunches down, his abs look a little bit funny. Decent amount of lat width. Arms are big, just not as detailed as Nick. But great shot for him. That front double is Nicholas Walker. Next shot. Front lat spread. Okay, Nick did improve this shot, but he still needs a little bit of improvement. If he could try to suck that midsection in towards his back, it would help him a lot. Maybe crunch down a little bit. I think he's figured out how to show his lats and how to keep his arms in the right spot where he doesn't look too clunky. But he's got to figure out what to do with that midsection now. But improved front lat for Nick. Martin Fitzwater has a ton of fucking detail in this shot, and his arms are fucking huge. He also needs to learn how to tweak this shot so he can get a little bit more lat out there. The V taper looks good, chest looks good, midsection looks good, quads are good. Just stay on top of him a little bit, and he's good. This is Martin Fitzwater's shot. Next shot. Side chest. This is a tight one. I like the overall look of Martin's is just better than Nick's. Arms are huge, chest is huge. That back chest is coming to the front. The back chest is about to be the front chest. That back arm is crazy, coming to the front. Back arm about to be the front arm. Side leg looks awesome. Nick, again, is just a tank, and his side leg is superior. You can kind of see a little bit of midsection poking out. He looks a little bit round right there. If he could try to suck that in a little bit, I've seen him hit this shot better before. Arm looks great, chest looks great. But chest and arms, I don't think in this shot can really compare to Fitzwater's. I'm going to give this to Fitzy. We're going to give that to Fitzwater. It's tough, though. It's tough. Back double. This is Nick's shot. Great shot for both of them. Great shot for both. Martin's lower body is just fucking crazy. If he can get a little bit more adductor like Nick, the right leg is going to the left and left is about to spill into the right. Just adductor for days. Nick's detail in his back is just crazy. Martin didn't have as much detail, but it shoots directly at you. And obviously Martin has crazy glutes. But this is Nick Walker's shot. A lot more detail in the arm too for Nick in this one. I think Martin might be a little bit ahead on stage. Next shot, rear lat spread. This is also Nick Walker. Lower body with these two guys are very comparable. The lat spread itself, I like how Fitzwater's, the back comes out at you, but Nick's is just, there's just more detail, and he's standing up a little bit higher. He just looks like he's in control of the shot more than Martin. Martin looks like he's struggling with the shot a little bit, like his stomach hurt or something like that. And also Nick's V-taper is way, way, way better than Martin's in this. Big X-frame factor going on here. That's Nick's shot. Next, side try. This side try is a little bit messed up because Martin's not quite in it, and I know I have another one, but damn, look at Martin's leg when he stays on top of those quads. Shredded. Gotta stay on top of them. The detail is there, but you can't see it 90% of the time. His arms look crazy. Nick's side leg is stupid. That side leg is very, very, very improved. Arms look good. Chest looks huge. Midsection taper looks awesome. So right here, that's Nick, obviously, but we can't really tell when Martin's not in it. Now, when they're both in it, I still give it to Nick. Just there's just way more detail all around, especially in the midsection and the side leg. I think Martin is kind of in it, kind of not in it, but obviously Martin is just fucking Adonis in this pose, and his side arm is enormous. Tricep is enormous. Horseshoe, tricep, delt is huge. But this is still Nick's shot because he's a fucking tank and there's just too much going on. Too much detail everywhere. He looks like he's about to run into something and that something is going to break when he runs into it. Nick Walker, side try. That's Nick. Most musky. This is obviously Nick Walker. Now we're going to get to Martin's crab here pretty soon because this crab is fucking unbelievable. One of the best crabs in the IFBB. Nick Walker, this is going to be a shot against everyone except maybe Hadi Chupan, but we'll see at Olympia. But Nick Walker's most muscular with the hands clasped is just second to none. One of the craziest I've ever seen in the history of bodybuilding. Obviously, crazy amount of detail in the legs. Abs look pretty good. Arms awesome, crazy. Chest just cut up. Striations in the chest. Shoulders are ridiculous. Even his neck is ridiculous. And his traps are ridiculous. This is also really good for Martin. I don't like the way that Martin does his hands though. Like it just looks like he's gonna hand you like a piece of bread delicately. Here's some bread. Here's a small piece of bread that I'm gonna deliver to you. He's gotta put it together. Put it together. Show that it's most muscular. Your hands have something to do with it. Not a whole lot, but look how Nick's grasping his. Nick look like he's could break somebody's head with those arms, and Martin's gonna hand you a slice of bread. But anyways, Martin's chest looks great, arms look great, fucking delts look great, traps look great, midsection is a little bit funny, and quads are awesome, but you gotta stay on top of them. Gotta stay on top. Now here's Martin in the crab, which does beat Nick's crab. Holy shit. Holy shit. Martin's crab is crazy. Martin beats Nick in the crab, but he just can't touch him in the hands clasped. Now, if Nick's doing the hands clasped while Martin is doing a crab, Nick's gonna win the shot just because there's way too much shit fucking going on. But yeah, Nick shows a little bit too much midsection when he does his crab. I don't know, maybe if he leaned over a little bit more, we wouldn't be able to see as much, or if he just focused on the midsection in general. And obviously, he's got crazy amount of detail in the quads and even in the calves. Like those varicose veins just add another fucking level of mutantness to Nick's mutant frame. But yeah, Nick wins the most muscular. I thought I had an abs and thigh somewhere. Here it is. Here's the abs and thigh. This goes to Nick to me also, just because there's too much detail everywhere, and Martin's abs are a little bit funny. Kind of get washed out at the bottom and here and there. You see him standing on top of the quads. Quads look crazy, but Nick just has detail in the quads from like his mid knee up to his waist. It's just everything is going on there. It's a road map. It's a fucking highway map, interstate map, atlas, motherfucking longitude, latitude, all that shit. But anyways, guys, that was a fucking incredible show last night. I wish they would have thrown Tony out there with these two because I think if you just put them three out there, I think it would have been very, very, very interesting. I think Tony was a little bit overlooked, but I do think that Nick deserved to win this show, and congratulations to Nick. Can't wait to see what shows come up next. I don't know, but you know I'm going to be covering them motherfuckers. But yeah, Nick wins. Great for him. I'm John Red. This is The Big Take, and I'm done. Bye.